everyone. What's up, LunarCon? It is me, Socks, and joining me today for day 2 of the LunarCon PvP tournament, Vivian!
Let's go! How is everybody doing today?
Vivian, oh man, this has been an exciting tournament. It's been cool to see a mix of skill levels. It's been cool to see people coming out with their glams.
Yeah, it's been absolutely explosive for a day 1. Definitely an exciting couple of matches yesterday with some really, really nice coordination, really cool, explosive plays from yesterday. I'm excited to see how it shakes out in day 2.
Yeah,
how are you doing today, Socks?
I'm doing great. I've got many milligrams of caffeine pumping through my veins right now. I'm excited for the day 2. I can't wait to see these teams beat each other up. Let's
PvP.
So, it's a single elimination tournament we got going on here. For the maps, we're going through each map just in order, running through them. You know, Palestra, just in the order that they are on in the list. Our first match, we've got the anime episode versus Copium enjoyers. So, let me go ahead and introduce. Let me see. The anime episode. That's right. All right, I'm running the stream today too, so I gotta get into running the stream mode as well. So the anime episode, we've got Shizuko Sakura, Southern Flame, Solana Silfrena, Salil Altalune, Big Omar, and Aura Fight. They also included this little team picture here. Look at that. Look at how cute that is. You can see him there. There's Aura Fight. John is dead down there thinking, oh wow, what am I gonna have to do to win this match today and make everybody proud of me?
Senpai, I gotta get to nationals.
Yeah. All right, Vivian, would you like to introduce the...
All right, yes, on the other side, we've got Copium enjoyers. We've got Young Daddy. Today I finally learned how to actually pronounce that name. Been calling it Jung the whole time.
Jung.
Yes. Ice Nesu, Raspberry, Yum, Sneerful, Giga Morgar, and Bento Ectorius. Some absolutely dominant players. Two of these players specifically, Young Daddy and Ice Nesu, ended up competing as a part of CCRC, and I believe we're on the team that ended up winning the whole tournament. So it's going to be interesting to see how these matches end up shaking out. A lot of eyes going to be on this one, folks. All right. Are people about ready to get started? Are we roughly in the party fire? It looks like we're waiting on 1 or 2 more people.
Yeah, we're just waiting for him to fill in here. Oh, this is Copium enjoyers. They have a team picture today as well, so you can check that out. It looks like them huffing the Copium.
They got those masks on. Huffs at the ready.
Oh, I love
All right,
it.
just as a reminder for everyone today, we are moving today from a best of 3 format to our best of 5 matches. So here's hoping that we see a full 10 games for us today. It's going to be pretty exciting. And with that, we're going to be going again in order from top to bottom, starting with Palestra, going to Volcanic Heart, Cloud9, Clockwork Castletown, and then back to Palestra if we need that for that round 5 match. For our next matches, we're going to be continuing to rotate throughout the thing. So if our first best of 5 ends on Clocktown, we're going to be going directly into Palestra. Not a great example. If our first best of 5 ends on Cloud9, we go start the next one on Clocktown. All right, and what are we competing for today, Socks?
Competing for? Well, we're competing for the spirit of competition.
Always the most important prize.
For the people who come in first place, we have 5 million gil per player, as well as a physical trophy. Look at that. Those trophies are so
cool?
sweet.
God, that's so cool.
If anybody has a link to the creator, could we get that in the chat, please? Thank you. Let's take a look at the bracket here. Yeah, we're in the quarterfinals right now, round 2. The anime episode and Copium enjoyers, and then that was easy and El Dorado. These are the 2 that'll be streamed on our channel here.
Yeah, and if you're interested in the other half of the bracket, we've got Crystal Mover Company, Salty Runback, Nyan Lives, and 5 Healers in a Trench Coat. That's kicking off on LunarCon Official 4. That's going to be casted by Brian Ricardo and Frosty, so definitely go check them out if you are interested in those matches as well. We're going to be going off all day as long as we can, as long as these matches go. All for charity. Feel free to definitely small shout out, possibly a big shout out to the Extra Life crew. We are really excited to see how much money that we can help raise for these Extra Life folks.
I think we could raise $1 billion.
I'm hoping let's make them billionaires, folks. All right, seems like we've got everybody together, ready up in the party finder as we start off on Palestra. Ready, check, ready? Did I miss it?
Yeah, we're heading to the Palestra first. We're waiting on one more person, then we're gonna head into the first match. Thanks, Merlin in the chat posted the creator of the trophies. So
huge shout out.
Yeah, big shout out to him. Thank you for the trophies for LunarCon. That is awesome. All right.
We just about to get started.
Yeah. Let's see what kind of comp. This might be a spoiler. Been seeing a lot of warrior happening in the tournament thus far. It's kind of cool to see. For the longest time, it seemed like nobody played warrior in LP. So.
Yeah, it's especially interesting just how much warrior we've been seeing a lot more inside of these LP games. Like, just because like on release, warrior ended up becoming like, or at least what people thought was like one of the strongest individual jobs, especially in solo queue, and seeing the popularity of this job go in and out of the meta, it's been kind of interesting to see it come back. I always think it's really hype to see people get pulled off point, try to deliberately misposition people like that. Stealing games by forcibly grabbing people off the point, I really like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been pulled out of spawn before, probably by someone from Australia before. So that's always been the worst thing. Getting pulled out of spawn forcibly.
Yeah, it just feels it feels rude almost.
Yeah.
There is no safe haven.
All right, we're heading in. Let's do this.
Let's
the
go.
Palestra. Woo! The anime episode in Copium enjoys the pitch looks great. They just freshly mowed the grass on the Palestra. It's great. Let's see their portraits. Damn, look at our fight. Solana's saying some sparkles. What is it? How about the Copium enjoyers? What do they got? Oh, that
Mask
is just
on.
a generic portrait.
They're about to put their masks on.
Yeah, true. They're masking up. All right.
All right, as we start to load into these maps, it looks like we're seeing a lot of the same compositions that we were seeing yesterday. Southern Flame, again, just constantly on that warrior, and it's been a really, really cool delight to see just how much CC he can lay down with these Primal Rens, how many mispositions he can get with his Bloda. It's been really interesting to see how he ends up forming a lot of the pace of these fights, so I'm super excited to see how these end up shaking out. That said, we gotta get going. I'm so excited. Sox, are you excited?
Oh, yeah. I'm pumped up. That's why I drank so much caffeine.
There's so much caffeine.
I'm ready to cope. Any copers in the chat? I see one. I need some more copers in the chat. Or do we have some anime enjoyers?
Senpai. All right, as Team Umbra starts moving in, Ice standing menacingly. He's there. He's gotten position inside of the corner. Those are really big grades. Anyways, as Southern Flame starts a position, you want to start to go in. Immediately starts in with that Primal Ren. First focus target is going to be on Young Daddy. Manages to hit the guard with only 5,000 remaining, and it's a 1-for-1 trade off of Southern Flame for that immediate guard with 2 others burned on Team Astra. It's going to be interesting to see how any of this ends up working out with Team Umbra having to burn a couple of resources, having to burn some major defenses on their own. Really could be anybody's game right now. It looks like absolute chaos on the checkpoint.
Oh, Shizuko, the samurai for the anime episode, died there. They're going after Aura fight now. Run, Aura fight! Oh, he's passed away. Don't know if it's Aura or Aura. I think it's because it's Final Fantasy. Just because it's FF14, Southern Flame putting the dog chain on him, getting a 3-man blast with that AoE. He's going to look to keep the pressure up. He's fighting 3v5 right now, and they're trying to just keep themselves alive and get the Dragoon and the Machinist back up.
Yeah, Team Umbra is really pushing it straight into their base. They're trying to make sure that they never really get a chance to breathe here, but it looks like Team Astra is finally able to pick up a couple kills of their own. Big pick onto the enemy Monk and to the enemy Ninja. We'll see whether or not they're able to regroup and get that together. It's big props to Southern Flame for managing to stay together for that long.
5 big guys on the Dragoon.
That's 5 big dudes on the Dragoon as they pull off onto that Black Mage. Gonna get another one? Let's go.
Oh, I think so.
They're
It's
just
going to chase him
hovering.
down. Oh, and Southern Flame John is dead. Is about to pick up. Oh, they spend the Machinist LB. So Leo out to Lune, picking up the kill there.
They got the Marksman Spike just to make sure that they end up getting that pick, while Team Umbra is able to break the checkpoint and get another 20% off of that. It still looks like Team Astra is in an okay position going into this checkpoint fight. It's going to be interesting how this works out, especially with the Meteor Dive coming up.
Yeah, the Meteor Drive is what they really got to watch out for, because I'm not sure who Ice is going to target here, but he's always going after the Dragoon. They want to kill the Dragoon because he has that LB there, so he's going to go pick up that kill. They pick up the kill onto the Warrior that just freshly spent his LB. Now they're turning on Ice to try and kill him here, but they pick up another kill.
A big counter on the Cheetan too. Ice manages to take almost his entire life bar with final amounts of shields and manages to keep them alive while they end up touching that Cheetan, baiting another Zentetic there as well. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes on. They did manage to get 93% on that checkpoint though. So Team Astra is actually in an okay position if they can manage to regroup here and push them off the checkpoint here with 2 minutes remaining.
They are fighting into this White Mage LB and this Dragoon LB. Oh, Southern Flame putting the dog chain on somebody. He's going after. Oh, they destroyed the Dragoon. I didn't even see that happen. We spend the White Mage LB there, but it picks up the kill on Young Daddy, so he's not able to roll on that Ninja LB, if you know what I mean.
Do I know what you mean, especially with 2 members on Team Astra dead. It's gonna be a little bit interesting here, but they managed to spend all of that onto Young Daddy. God, Young Daddy. Anime episode. Oops.
Alright.
As Copium Enjoyers almost pushes all the way into the checkpoint.
They're trying to get so Ice is trying to get a kill with that Monk LB every single time with that with the Meteor Drive, and it looks like they're succeeding every single time. Raspberry Yum dying over here in the speed lane. So Leo the Machinist also passed away tragically.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Team Astras can possibly get this back with another 15% moved onto the checkpoint. Team Umbra might be able to push this all the way in with a small numbers advantage here. Southern Flame doing their best to try to hold down the point every single time these checkpoints start moving in towards them. Team Astra is going to be starting to run out of resources here before they're able to finish this off. We'll see if they can get these as Team Umbra slowly starts to regroup, heal off, and maybe get those potions off, get a little bit more resources. Hopefully gives Anime Episode a little bit more of a chance before they try to make their way back to Nationals.
Oh, somebody's got to get on the point. Oh, no. They're trying to make their way back to Nationals. It is the Anime Episode. Oh, Southern Flame, you can do it. I believe in you. Fight and Solana. Keep the dream alive. There's only 15 seconds before overtime. You can do it.
Got it.
Wait,
you gotta do it.
Don't let Ice get this kill with this Meteor Drive. Kill him!
Ice, you can't let him get away. Only 25,000 life. Oh no, they finally get to the potion. It's looking down. Oh no, and he's gonna come back.
Ice is coming back, huffing on the Copium. Still has the Meteor Drive. Is gonna look for this kill, probably onto the Dragoon, right out of the LB, because they do have the machine. They do have their LB coming up right imminently. Oh, they turn on the White
going
Mage.
Down onto the enemy White Mage to maybe try to counteract that laser, despite the fact that they put so much damage onto Giga Mordor. It doesn't look like Enemy Episode is going to be able to secure that kill, and it's just one after another as the Statons start coming out. Oh, no.
Saleel's about to keep it alive, because we got a big dude coming in with a big Warrior LB. Here it comes. Southern Flame!
He's in here with the steel axe.
He's got to keep it alive. He can't guard, so it's going to be a little bit... Oh, no, it wasn't enough. He was trying to get that heal from the Bloodwetting.
Yeah, a 4-person Primal Scream there. Still not enough to keep him alive. 1v5. Unfortunate here, but it's still looking like a slow bleed as we can move our way into
This is going to be a 5-man Zanny. Here it comes, here it comes. Come on, Shizuko. Come on, Shizuko, please. Wait, no, Shizuko, there were 3 guys. Oh, you can do it. Oh, no.
No, the polymorph, the stuns.
Oh, no.
as Aura fights alone on the point in order to try to hold it off for just a little bit longer, give it by a little bit more time for the teammates to start stalling onto the point. Southern Flame tries to Primal Rend onto the group, and the group really smartly pulls off the point to try to make it harder for them to get on. They're finally on the point, but 2 members of their own team have finally gone down as well, and Southern Flame is slowly running out of resources, goes down, as Solana is the only one left onto the point. At this point, it's just a countdown as Team Umbra takes Game 1.
Oh, no.
Copium has been huffed with 26-8.
I put the win on the wrong side. Copium endures. Let's see, who was performing? Giga Morgard putting out a performance. Sneerful on the Dragoon. You always got to look out for the Dragoons because they're going to do a Brazilian damage if you don't keep your eye on them. That was a solid match. I agree. And
yeah, it's going to be exciting to see. I'm excited because remember, biggest things about anime episodes is that the anime team, the main character team, never wins the round 1, especially when things go backs against the wall. You always got to get that reverse sweep in. So we're looking for that game 2 coming onto the Volcanic Heart. As a reminder, for this tournament, every player on every team has to be playing for these matches. So we're going to be opening up the TF again just to make sure that that's going on. Looks like we are just about ready to go on. Is that about right? Are we doing the rotation thing for this this round?
They have to swap players. That is true. Yeah. Let me open the party finder.
All right, as we get ready to... Our 6th hasn't responded. Okay.
No problem. Will they be swapping?
As we head on to Volcanic Heart, it's going to be interesting to see whether or not the anime episode can make those comeback arcs come together, especially with a lot of these tighter corners. Warrior's going to have a bit of an easier time getting a little sneaky, getting a little cheeky, playing around those corners, try to get larger and larger Primal Rends, try to live for longer and longer and be absolutely immortal. Really hoping to see how long we can see Southern Flame stay on that point, how long they can stay alive here.
Yeah, they were trying to keep it alive there. It's rough when you got five people all locked onto you because it really only takes 2 people to kill a target. And when they're all dumping all of their resources all into you at once, it is pretty rough to deal with.
All right, looks like the 6th player on Copium Enjoyers had their internet die, so it's going to be interesting. Looks like we might be going on without them then. Looks like we're just going to let them play without swapping them. If that's the case, then we are just waiting on the anime episode. Maybe our next level replacement player. I don't watch enough anime for this. Socks, please tell me you watch more.
Yeah, we'll talk about like a really one that everyone's seen, like Dragon Ball.
Dragon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been watching Oshinoko for all the anime enjoyers out there. Pretty good. Good show. All right, well, let's move on to the Volcanic Heart is up next.
The only thing I really know about anime right now is that I'm like halfway through season 2 of JoJo, and people are telling me right now, don't read any comments anywhere because everyone is spoiling Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh my goodness. Are there any anime watchers in the chat so we can know who to ban? No. Please tell me I'm not alone. All right. I dropped an actual anime. I'm outing myself as cringe. We got a substitution going on here. They have swapped in Big Omar. Big Omar looks rather small as they are a Lalafell, but they're still big in our hearts.
They're big where it matters, in our hearts.
Giga Morgard on the Black Mage just blasting. Yesterday they weren't really given the opportunity to blast, but now they're blasting. Doing big time damage.
Absolutely. As we start getting ready onto this volcanic card, hey Socks, I already know the answer to this, but just again for the viewers, what's your favorite map here?
My favorite map, that's definitely the Clock Town, Castleware Clock Town. It's the one that saved the game mode. It's so super fun to just be flopping people all over the place. Big Omar swapped in. Look at them, they're towering over the Rogadins and the Hrothgars. Big Omar.
As they get the sneak on, as they get that sweep on, as the gates open in about 2 seconds. I'm very excited to see how this all starts playing out once again, as both teams start moving in towards the center. Southern Flame getting into position once again for that immediate big primal rend with Aura Fight available to bring that follow-up damage if that ends up coming to it. Meanwhile, Team Umbra is playing a little bit defensive as the first stuns start going out. Southern Flame goes in, gets a big stun onto Giga Mortar. It looks like they're the focus target. Are they going to be able to get that kill? As Team Umbra dives in, try to get counter picks onto their primary damage score. Aura Fight goes down almost instantly.
Raspberry Yum throwing out the piggy there, picking up. Weren't able to pick up a kill off the piggy, but they did move on to Southern Flame, and they did kill him on the anime episode. Looks like they're gonna move on to set their sights onto Big Omar. Run away, Big Omar!
Run away.
You
Big
can
Omar
get away.
Still full health, might be able to get out. Looks like Team Astra is finally calling for that slight reset so they can end up regrouping, giving Team Umbra a lot more checkpoint percentage. They're still in an okay position here, especially considering now that they finally managed to regroup and possibly get that damage together, but they're facing down that White Mage Lives there. It's going to be interesting. All eyes on that Raspberry Yum and Giga Mortar as Aura Fight is once again that target goes down.
Ooh, not letting him play.
He doesn't get to play the game.
Let the Hrothgar play. My goodness. Young Daddy gonna drop back, get the reset as they're turning their sights, doing incredible focus, going from target to target, really seeing the experience here. Oh, they're not letting Shizuko get the reset.
It's just been one after another. Oh no, as they finally go down into the base to try to chase them down. White Mage Laser not even used for that initial pick, just shows how synced this damage is on Team Umbra's side, how much this experience can possibly matter. Southern Flame, though, possibly gonna come up again, and Team Astra, the anime episode, really facing down. Southern Flame forced to go onto the point in order to stop this from ending the game right off the bat.
Oh, there's a Dragoon LB. Steerful. Oh no, Young Daddy's rolling. Rolling on the LB. Oh, Big Omar.
Didn't blink?
Oh man, really not giving him a chance. They're just keeping up so much pressure.
It's just suffocating with Team Umbra going so hard into these right now. As as the Zantetsuken manages to avoid killing the enemy samurai, but with only 2 members remaining, it's going to be a little bit. Somebody's got to on the point.
The point.
Aura Fight manages to get onto the point.
Finally,
manages to get onto the point with the Dragoon LB.
Finally, they're able to get a second. Aura Fight's able to use his LB and pick up a kill to finally get their feet back under them. But they got to stay on this point, because if they step off, they're going to end up losing, because it's 98.7 to 1.2%, and it's not looking good for the anime episode. Big Omar does have this Ninja LB, and he's going to be looking to use it, try to get somebody down to 50% and start snapping them, but he's not able to. Big Omar, no!
Big Omar ends up going down. It just feels like Big Omar has been absolutely bullied up and down the arena today, trying their best to stay up, but this focus target's so good. They've managed to, Southern Flame and Team Astra have actually managed to push it a little bit past that endpoint, so they're not in such a disastrous position that they were before. They're managing to get, looks like they are probably going to get this Black Mage here, and that's maybe the first solid amount of numerical control they might be able to get, but just like that, it's another 1-for-1 as Solo goes down as well. Focus target's currently on the White Mage. They get the pain off. They get the Zantetsuken off. That's a huge pick, 2 picks as they manage to clean up onto the point. Sneerful, the only one alive at this point, probably just a matter of time stalling in order to be able to give their team as much time to regroup as possible. Satan doesn't end up missing. That is a lot of damage going into this Dragoon. Oh my god, this guy shattered.
He's staying alive. He's going to pause. He's keeping the point there. Oh my goodness. I don't think... Did they have what? Oh, they had to fight through that shield. You get a shield after you use the Dragoon LB, and also he had Horrid Roar, so that's why he was able to stay alive for so long and then stay in guard like that. But it's going to be rough, because now that whole time Copium Enjoyers was getting their LBs back as they were staying alive. Southern Flame going in, trying to keep up the pressure so they can make it to the checkpoint, but the point's not moving.
The point's not moving. Team Astra, you gotta push the point. With this much of a checkpoint percentage advantage, it's a little bit rough if you don't end up staying grouped together. It's still a 1-for-1 as they trade the Machinist for the Black Mage, but the Black Mage also manages... Team Umbra manages to take down the Ninja as well, with LBs finally rolling Satan Chain in order to get one pick off. Doesn't look like it's going to get another as Southern Flame ends up getting that 3-person Primal Scream. It's another huge Zantetsu again.
Zannies flying all over the place. Ice Yensu with the big Zanny on the Southern Flame. It's now a 2v5. There's 10 seconds till overtime. Somebody's going to have to be able to step on the point to get it, push it to overtime.
Or if Fight has to jump on, does manage this. The Black Flip onto the point to get that to overtime. Omar also hits that guard. 2 members of Team Astra guarding on point with no defensives is going to be a little bit rough, especially with the numbers disadvantage. Southern Flame absolutely booking it back to the point. See whether or not he's able to Primal Scream. No!
Oh, no. They kept him away from it.
After keeping him away, Team Umbra decisively gets Game 2 as well onto the Volcanic Heart. It's going to be interesting as we go on to our third matches for Cloud9.
There was just so much pressure coming out there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just the decisive performances. 1 kill after another kill after another kill. And so many of these don't end up using LVs in order to commit them. It's mostly just burst damage here. It's mostly off of these polymorphs. It's going to be definitely interesting to see whether or not anime episode can finally bring it back. I'm excited. I'm hoping for reverse sweeps.
Oh, I believe in them. I believe in the Heart of the Cards. I believe in Southern Flame. I believe... an aura fight. they can bring it back.
Yeah, I'm believing in these. I'm believing in these comeback stories. I hope I don't read anime. All right.
It's got a, as you can see, the Party Finder interface is pretty messed up, right? Yeah.
All right, as we start to load on, get our player rotations going for this third match onto Cloud9. Looks like our Dragoons swapped. We can swap now. They are responding. We are getting these rotations going. Very excited to see our Cloud9 matches. I'm going to be honest. As time goes on, I'm starting to like Cloud9 a little bit more.
Yeah, right? It's just fun. It's not as bad after you've gotten the chance to like figure out how to deal with it.
Yeah. It's that it definitely promises the potential for very, very fast games and really explosive fights around these corners, around these hallways. Always good to watch. Maybe a little less good to play, but always fun to watch. Unbiased. I'm a commentator. I get to do that now.
Oh, here we have them. Here are the anime episode. I like the outfits.
God, the outfits have been so good.
They got Big Omar. They got a hippo cap. Wait.
How many tropes do we got going here? We've got...
Yeah, how many? Yeah, what kind of... Whoa!
Help me, I don't know.
Omar's throwing the money out. I don't know. I feel like... I don't know. What kind of tropes do we got on? Who's the MC? Are they all MCs?
Pepsi Cola is the main character.
Yeah, Pepsi Cola is the main character. I don't know. Aura Fight kind of looks like the main character.
Aura Fight does look a little bit like the main character. Definitely got the What's the thing about anime? The one with the interesting hair is always the main character.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, you're right. So that made John is it? Southern Flame is the main character. All right, look at this.
It's a shonen. It's got two.
The MC,
they're two big men, two brothers.
This is the end stage of a shonen. That's why he started off as a Lalafell, but he got so powerful that he became this huge. That's what happened? And Southern Flame is now ginormous.
Ow.
What was that?
I'm good. We're good.
Vivian, it was just an assassination attempt on Vivian. Oh my goodness.
I'm alive. It's all right. They can't take me down that easily. Well, looks like we are waiting on a couple more crashes at the moment on
Yeah, there's
team.
some game crashes happening. You know, it happens. No big deal.
It's not a big deal. Tournaments always end up going like
Yeah,
this a little
exactly.
bit. You always gotta bring in a couple breathers. A little bit of time. This is a perfect time to plug that charity that we're doing all of this for. Remember, everything in LunarCon going on right now is gonna be for the love of the game, for the love of that fun, and we are channeling as much of that as we can into Extra Life. Get some extra donations into that charity. They do some really good work for kids in need right now. So like, as much send as much money as you can. All right,
yeah,
folks.
Please support as much as you can, because charity is important. We gotta look out for each other.
We always gotta look out for each other.
I have to step away for a second.
All right.
I have to use the restroom. One moment.
All right, looks like I am solo for just a moment as we end up getting ready for these matches. Seems like just gonna hit that ready check just for the sake of it. Let's see whether or not everybody except for Soxparo is back. This is a perfect time for me to say a little something. Soxparo is a fantastic caster, and I'm absolutely happy to be with him once again. Big shout out to. Okay, I'm gonna plug PvP a little bit. Soxparo has been doing absolutely astounding amounts of work for just about every tournament that's been going through. Not only designing graphics, but also helping with stream management for Pausing Claws, for PV Primal, for LunarCon, for just about everything humanly imaginable. He's a terrible person. You should all make fun of him right now.
Wait, who, me? Was it me? Wait, no, not me. No. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's good.
We're moving into Cloud9, baby. Woo!
We get into Cloud9. All right, seems like everybody is just about ready.
All right, let's head on in there. See if they made any adjustments to their jobs. I've noticed the guys from Wolfus, Ice, and Young Daddy, they really like to swap jobs every single game. So it's really difficult to like figure out a way to beat them, because they're just swapping jobs every single time, and they play them very, very well.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see whether or not Anime Episode can get these upsets together. I'm rooting for him as we go on to this Cloud9. It's so interesting. Just like a lot of. Sometimes I worry that like I focus a little bit too much on team composition or whatever. Like it honestly feels a lot like most comps end up working on most maps, and like a lot of the value to playing particular jobs ends up being like consistency, like comfort, for being able to do what you got to do, no matter what the map is going on for. So it's going to be interesting to see how well we definitely got that Gunbreaker together. Sox, you got anything to say about Gunbreaker right now?
Oh man, Gunbreaker is a bit of a menace to deal with. For those who don't know, Gunbreaker has an ability called Draw and Junction, where you used to have either a tank, healer, or DPS on the enemy team in order to access those abilities from Draw and Junction. Now, the Gunbreaker does not need that, but it wouldn't matter in this case, but Tank Junction is very powerful, so that the Gunbreaker can just sit on the point and get a massive damage reduction from Nebula, the tank Junction ability, and just sit there on the point, and it is very, very difficult to kill a Gunbreaker that's sitting on the point with the Junction going on. Young Daddy.
Young Daddy, Daddy.
I'm looking out for Raspberry Yum and Vento Victorious. I'm looking out for what they're going to do. I want to see some big plays. I want to see some Zannies. Where are the Zannies?
Looks like Southern Flame is first to go in again, gets the Primal Rend onto Ice, but doesn't look like he's able to get many stuns after that. Immediately pulls a couple guards as Team Umbra is able to get first picks onto Aura Fight. Focus target once again goes on to Southern Flame as the Purify goes down. We'll see if Southern Flame's able to get back again. It's going down so low with no health remaining, ends up going down as well. That's a lot of damage coming out from Team Umbra with relatively little to show for it. Looks like Team Umbra is really decisively winning this opener here.
It's a lot. This map, you really got to drop back. If you lose that first fight, you got to drop all the way back here, because hopefully, if Ice does come back behind this wall back here, he would end up dying. So this section here, they're probably going to wait for them to engage, let them break the checkpoint. Big Omar's standing there menacingly, going to try and stall them, give the enemy episode some life. John is Southern Flame going in, flying in, double kill. My goodness. Oh, my.
Enormous picks from Team Astra with a 4-5 person Primal Rend there and huge combination burst damage from that Dragoon. They managed to get 2 picks off the bat and just start getting those thirds, start getting those fourths off of that cleave. That's a pretty big win for Team Astra here. We'll see how fast they can clean it up and get some extra checkpoint progress here.
The humanity now trying to kill the Gunbreaker. 5 people trying to kill this Gunbreaker, and it still took a little bit of a while. You see what I mean? But still, they flew in there. They broke the checkpoint and it wasn't enough. We do have turbulence coming up in 5 seconds, and it doesn't look like it's going to be that big of a deal. It looks like they're going to put the thingy on what is that called? The feather. The feather. They put it onto Aura Fight. We got 5 LBs on the side of Anime Episode, 4 LBs on the side of Copium Enjoyers.
Yeah, and with that extra damage from the feather from Aura Fight and Shizuki, it's going to be interesting to see whether or not Team Umbra can make their way together. Team Astras, though, taking a little bit of their time to try to get into this point as Southern Flame is tanking the world right now. We'll see. LBs are available. Gotta throw him. Big Omar.
Big Omar, no, he's dead. Oh, man, they weren't able to use the LBs on Big Omar or Southern Flame, so they are going to have those for the next fight. Oh, man, they just haven't let Aura Fight play in any of these games. They gotta just... Looks like they're in drop back mode. They don't want to fight this 3v4. He's not able to get away. He does get cut down by the elephant.
Yeah, Aura Fight's been absolutely run down by Team Umbra. Just about every fight possible. While they only managed... they only spent one limit break there. Team Astra... Oh!
Ooh!
Oh.
Shizuko getting the one-hit Zanny onto the enemy Samurai.
Yeah, and deep into the base. I'm not sure that's not even that bad here. Especially Team Astra is possibly able to get another pick onto Young Daddy.
They gotta get on the point there. Yeah.
They gotta get onto the point. Satan was rolling. Satan times out for the moment. Looks like Aura Fight's also committing the Dragoon LB as the Warrior screen goes out. That's huge damage onto the point as they pick up 2 kills almost instantly from that. That's, again, checkpoint control for Team Astra, but doesn't look like they're going to have those LBs for the next fight going into the checkpoint with only 40% remaining. Still taking some time to take down Sneerful. Pretty good fight off of Team Astra here. We'll see whether or not they can end up turning these corners, especially now that they have this White Maze Laser into only the Druid LB really going to be coming up soon.
Yeah, they're really going to have to look out for this Samurai LB here. They just don't want to hit into that Chi-10. They really want to watch out for that, because there's been a big Zanny, a 5-manny Zanny that I feel it in my bones.
Yeah, I'm feeling these as well right now. Looks like Young Daddy goes in, almost instantly goes down. Zantetsugen goes out, but only hits 1. That's a really good trade for them. That's their main concern. Suddenly off the table as they pick 1 for 1. Can they get another pick onto ice before that Satan starts rolling again?
Oh,
Big Dan is going out onto Big Omar. Big Omar is getting dived in the back line. Big Omar, you gotta live.
Oh, Big Omar. Oh, they have to. Whoa! What happened? Ice just spent the Ninja LB and the Satan Tenchu, and it just did not. It did not kill. I don't know. That is
totally
a server
looked like
tick.
He was under 50.
Server tick moment happening. There's 3 seconds till overtime. Anime Episode has to be on the point here to go into overtime. They made it into overtime. It is a 4v2, so it's not the best situation, but Shizuko does have their LB. They're gonna have to wait for the Chi-10. Gonna get a reset.
Yeah.
Oh no! Young Daddy!
No, Young Daddy!
The interrupt.
Daddy,
the
no.
Chi-10 is up. They're not hitting into the Chi-10. The Chi-10 expires. Shizuko just has that LB. Shizuko might have to spend it. Oh, they're not able to. They don't get the chance. Big Omar's back, though. You're not going to kill Big Omar. Look at how powerful.
Big Omar's too large. Southern Flame manages to get onto the point as well, so it looks like Big Omar's got a chance to possibly get out of here. Southern Flame spends that primal screen, hits only 1 person? That's a kind of a surprise. Gets a 5-man primal rend afterwards. Oh my god!
Man, I didn't even see that Dragoon LB. Let's go! Aura Fight picking up the kill. Oh man, this is a sick situation. Baby. Anime Episode. Come on, let's go! Anime Episode. Nice. Or
we gotta see the backups. We
They
gotta
got
see it
LBs.
run it
Yeah,
back.
they
We
gotta
gotta get to those game 5s. Come on, Young Daddy's about to go down into that polymorph.
Oh, they're pushing the checkpoint. They're on the checkpoint, pushing it. They're going after the ninja. They're going after Ice right now. Ice has got
alone on point, still onto the guard. Got 5 members around them. They've got to go down here, right?
Yeah,
surely they're going down here.
Surely.
Oh my god, the pull back. No potions for you.
No.
Ice goes down and
Big Omar. Big Omar is rolling.
Big Omar's rolling with 3 members down. Satan starts going onto Raspberry Yum with only 2,000 remaining. See if they can get the reset. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to get it. Cheetan up, but no Xantessican available. Raspberry Yum alone in guard with almost no resources, currently stunned, goes down as well.
They're pushing.
They're pushing. They're going. They're almost got this. They get another pick onto the enemy samurai. It is still a 2v5.
Let's
Young
go.
Daddy
Keep it up.
and Sneerful.
They gotta break the guard.
They gotta break the guard. They've got... Oh my god, instant picks onto Young Daddy, ignoring the used guard onto the enemy Dragoon. Burst them before they finally manage to get that guard going with only 1 member remaining. It looks like Anime Episode might be able to get this comeback here. They've only got to push another 15 or so, 15 to 20% off onto the point as they slowly start working through these slow staggers. Ice goes down as well as they get another couple of percentage points. Raspberry Yum almost instantly stunned. Huge amount of damage going down as 2 guards are ripped off and the Dragoon goes into the air. Vento hits that Cheetan. Vento doesn't have Xantetsuken yet. Vento goes down almost instantly as Raspberry Yum burns the White Mage Liz in order to try to keep this going. 3 members alone on point as Southern Flame goes down into the polymorph. Big Omar possibly going down next as well. That might be a huge comeback for Team Umbra here.
Oh, they got to keep it alive. Big Omar has to live here. Don't die, Big Omar. Oh no, we gotta keep it alive. No, the dream's no. The dream's still alive. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. They do have to deal with this ninja LB. The dream is still alive. No!
No, the dream! Horrified alone onto the point, trying to tank as much as possible, recouping as much as possible. With no guard available, Solana still manages to go on point, but with this much damage, Satan secures the final pick here, and with what's almost a huge comeback, Team Umbra closes it out in the last few seconds of overtime here.
Wow, well played, Copium enjoyers. Almost a comeback.
Almost
for the anime
a comeback
episode.
For the anime episode.
Oh man, it was so close. It came down to just, oh my.
Just almost. Just a little bit pushing, just a little bit going into that corner as the respawns suddenly get a little bit harder to deal with. Anime episode just had a slightly difficult time trying to push past Copium enjoyers' final few members. With that performance, Copium enjoyers ends up going on to the semifinals as we get ready for our next matches today. We're gonna be going directly in, or are we going?
That was rough. Oh man, I need a breath after that one. I was, I don't want to say I was rooting for the anime episode. I just wanted to see more games. I wanted to see more games, but I wasn't rooting for them. Yes, that is true. Okay. All right. No, it was just well played by everybody involved. There were some great limit breaks by all players there. We saw both teams played well. And you can't ask for better than that.
You definitely can't ask for better than that. As we try to get as many good games, as many hype, close matches as we can. Once again, reminding all of y'all to hit that donation button for Extra Life. Let's see. It looks like we are going to be taking a little bit of a break before we move on to our next matches for this stream. That Was Easy versus El Dorado. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah. back, LunarCon! What's up?
Let's go, LunarCon! As we start getting ready again. Hey, Socks, who we got today?
We have a battle coming up. That was easy versus El Dorado in these quarterfinals. Let me go and introduce to you That Was Easy. I was told to announce them as the team of J Vermillion. So I think I actually said that yesterday, and I apologize. He does not own the team. Rinian owns the team. This is the team of Rinian Embersong. That was easy. Let me introduce them really quick. I got J Vermillion, Aether's rank 1, 2, and 3. Rinian Embersong, top 100, and Crystal Super Epco. I know they're a veteran of LunarCon. Athena Rain, Leon Arcane, Bosren Jossum. These are all some god gamers. Honestly, let's go ahead and take a look at their team picture, and you can see who is who here. They sent us this. Yeah, I don't see Jay. Oh, there's Jay. Yeah, this is Jay's team. Yeah.
All right, and they're going to be facing off today against the Road to El Dorado. We've got Veloz Viscerin. All right, so we swap over to that team once again. We got Veloz Viscerin, Foolproof, Io, Isana, Calamus, Silverin, and Tehran Narshi. We've been told Tehran Nashi versus Suka Epco is a bit of a recurring LunarCon grunge match. We're going to be seeing once again that these two going head to head again on these PvP matches. Looks like El Dorado really brought the sync together with the portraits here.
Oh yeah.
Apparently yesterday it was Scooby-Doo Mystery Gang versus
versus El Dorado. That was a classic. Apparently this Zaya person doesn't exist. But yeah, disregard this fifth name down here. I'm sure they're lovely. Here's the El Dorado team picture. As you can see, there's Foolproof, Veloce, Calamus, Terra, Io, Isana.
All right.
Yep.
With the fact that our last of best of 5 ended on Cloud 9, we're going to be going directly into Clockwork Castletown for the start of these best of 5s, going Clockwork into Palystra, starting again into that rotation. So looks it's going to be interesting to see once again. You love this map. We're here for Tatami shenanigans again.
I'm ready for it. I want to see some people get flipped around. I think. I hope I want to see Jay die instantly.
We're good. We're normal. We're so normal. All right. As we start getting ready onto. All right. Are these ready checks going? Am I the one who missed the ready check? I'm probably the one who missed the ready check. All right. Yeah. Looks like as we all start getting ready onto that Clockwork Castletown.
Yep, let's head on in there. Wait, we got one person. Yeah, they're ready. All right, we're heading on in there. Okay, Clockwork Castletown. Me see, Shenpai is garbage and so is LunarCon. Yeah, that's just like your opinion, man. Yeah, how about that? All right, Leaf Exel says socks in all capitals. What did I say? I didn't say anything. What are you talking about?
We're good. We're normal. We're fine. As we go into Clockwork.
As we're heading on into Clockwork Castletown, let's go right on in there.
In Minecraft, right? Yeah, definitely in Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft. Yeah. Oh god, I forgot to say it.
We're good.
Hopefully these teams are on the right side, and I picked That Was Easy in El Dorado. Let's look at their team portraits. Surely they have one.
All right, Team Astra going really hard into. All right, I'm excited, honestly. Just so many Tatami shenanigans makes this map one of the more exciting ones to potentially cast, just because it's got like all that potential to get as many kills as you can from situations where you're at a numbers disadvantage, or like where you really shouldn't be able to get certain picks. It like adds a lot of counterplay potential around these tatamis to see whether or not people can pull kills out from where they're not really supposed to be able to. All right.
The road to El Dorado.
Is the horse still there? There was a horse last time, right?
Yes. There he is. Wait, is there? Oh. Yeah, he's rearing to get out of there. Calamus, let him out of this cage. Let the man go. He wants in there. He wants to kill Jay instantly. So yesterday we saw Jay this team kind of just funneled all of their resources into keeping Jay alive. Rennie and Jay were just kind of chasing down the targets, but they do have double healer over here on the side of El Dorado, so they're gonna have to deal with this, the double healer shenanigans. Jay going right in, gets a suck onto 3 people. Oh no, they weren't able to kill him instantly as I had hoped. Wait, and they kill Athena instantly. Oh no!
Team Umbra goes in, dives into the enemy dancer, who's been getting some absolutely really baller dancer LBs through the tournament yesterday. It's going to be interesting to see how they can actually bring this back with so many resources ending up being burned. Currently, Black Mage is being absolutely chased down with almost no mana, manages to get back onto the checkpoint as Team El Dorado finally finds that road, possibly going to be going all the way to that checkpoint as you get another pick onto the enemy samurai.
They have found the road. They are moving in. I gotta get a good. Oh no! It looks like there's not going to be any shenanigans over there. Okay, you're not. All right. Back to the point. All right.
Back to the point.
El Dorado. They're about to get the White Mage LB. They're gonna have to blast it. I know he's gonna blast it. Yep, there it goes. Radiant dies.
2 immediate picks. Jay Vermillion almost going down as well with so little health into that guard. That's huge damage coming out of that White Mage. Huge bursting coming out of that White Mage as well. We'll see whether or not they're able to get to the 50% checkpoint break. As Team Umbra is just chasing them down. Supa Epco going down as well. Tehran might be getting a couple more picks here. Tehran's gonna get another pick onto this blood match. What's the ranking at here? What's the per person score here for these kill counts here?
Well, they do have the scoreboard for that because I have not paid attention to that. No, they do have four LBs on the side of El Dorado, and it looks like that was easy. He's gonna have a rough time fighting into those because we do see the Dragoon LB and the Scholar LB come out foolproof up in the air. Is he gonna be able to hit somebody? Rinian is so low. Rinian hasn't gotten the blast at all. Rinian getting chased down a little bit.
Chasing down by 2 members of El Dorado, going down almost as well with the Primal Screen not able to guard. That's huge damage coming out, but Tehran, big dancer LBs from Athena Rain, also managed to tag enough people to start getting both of those healers. White Mage Laser goes down almost immediately after, and that's still 2 LBs available on Team Astra. That's a really good position for them, even though they still have to get to and break a checkpoint here.
The team owned by Athena Rain is finally able to get their feet back under them. 3 limit breaks on Jay Vermillion, Supa Epco, and Bosran. They're going to be able to get their feet back under them and be able to push and get some advantage going on here.
Yeah, Supa Epco prepared for the next match of this blood match. We're not going to let it go down that easily as Colin the Silvering goes onto the point, try to stop additional progress. Gaze Robot goes down. Foolproof gets minied. Satan is rolling. Foolproof is possibly going to live through the Satan, so that Satan's possibly not going to end up going down. They still manage to go down. There's no resets off of that. That's a big Samurai LB just for the cleave. Some bonus damage onto Team Umbra.
Wait, who's in the lead here now? Oh, they're not in the lead yet. Okay, that was easy. It's not in the lead yet. All right.
That was easy. Is not in the lead yet. They're getting there. They're almost there. They've got two picks to their 1, but they're running out of resources really fast. Jay Vermillion somehow manages to heal almost all the way back to full. No mana bars on Team Astra here. They really want to try to back off a little bit, try to get those recoups, but they're also almost able to get the enemy Scholar. If they do, goes down right before their LB is possibly going to be able to go up. Foolproof hits that limit break in order just to try to stall a little bit past, but it looks like Team Astro's managed to push all the way forward. Gets to 80 to 76%. They're in the advantage position now. A huge dancer LB tags 2. Doesn't look like anything's going to be coming from that.
They got the Warrior LB up and ready. Oh, Foolproof goes in to try and apply some pressure and ends up dying there. So Io with the Warrior LB looking to break guards and looking to chase down Rinian. But oh my god, Io's not able to guard while they're in Warrior LB. So they're going to have to chase down Rinian into the... Oh, Rinian! Rinian, don't get flipped!
Rinian's running. Rinian's booking it absolutely almost to her own spawn at this point. Manages to get out despite all of that pressure. Iosana still. However, Team Umbra's managed to get control of that checkpoint.
What? Oh man, how is Io still alive? My goodness!
Still alive.
That was quite the chase there, and Io ended up living through that whole torrent of damage, that whole fight on those tatami mats. Who died? Well, how did Rinian die? Rinian got blasted by a laser all the way back here. Oh my
Rinian's
goodness.
not been allowed to play the game, just constant chasing, constant hunting. We've been seeing this Black Mage book it basically every time we've been on camera. That White Mage laser goes out to take him down, another pick onto Super Epco in order to get this into a fight.
Jay's gonna suck him up! Jay, oh my
Scam!
god! Jay!
5 members of the enemy team all pulled off the point right before overtime with a minor 10% checkpoint advantage. That is just enough to secure game 1. A huge finish to round 1.
Wow.
That was easy.
Jay Vermillion sucks off 5 big guys in order to win match 1 of these quarterfinals.
I love clocked out.
That was easy. Wow. So I was wondering why he played Dark Knight, and I think that's why, to suck him off, prevent that overtime. My goodness.
All right. With that, that was easy. Takes round 1 as we start to get ready for our round 2 match. Through the rotation, that means our next one is going to be on to Palestra. No events. No memes. Just straightforward.
Gonna have to put up the party finder here.
We gotta put up the party finder, help the teammates swap around. Remember, once again, everybody's gotta play. This is all for charity, and we gotta make sure that everybody's getting a chance to get their names out there, get their faces out onto that big stage. And once again, big shout out to Extra Life. If you got some extra money lying around, send them off. As we start getting ready for our Palestra matches. PF, I believe, is open now.
Please donate. I hope you have been enjoying LunarCon. This has been a blast. I have been having a lot of fun.
I'm having a great
This is
time.
an awesome opportunity for me. I feel great. I feel great to be able to do this.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
I'm here.
No, I'm happy to be here with you, Vivian. This has been a great time.
Oh, sucks.
I look forward to. You've got a tournament coming up, right?
Yeah, I do got a tournament coming up. There's a couple more tournaments. If this has whet your appetite for PvP, if you just like killing your friends right now, we've got 2 big tournaments coming up. We've got Paws and Claws coming up on, let me double check the dates on that, starting on October 6th and 7th, going on to the next week for October 13th and 14th. It's going to be some of the biggest teams, some of the we're gonna be pretty excited to see some really high level coordination. See how many teams have been working together for almost the entire time that PvP has been going around to compete for those pretty exciting prizes. We also got Endless Conflict, another high tier PvP tournament coming on starting November 4th. All right. If you like PvP, there is PvP. We are gonna do our level best to try to push this as much as possible.
Yeah, so this tournament is a bit more. I don't want to say casual, but it's more relaxed.
It's all for charity.
It's for charity. It's for entertainment. It's a community spotlight. We want it more to be about. We've got high level players playing with newcomers, people more new to PvP. Next year, if you're newer to PvP, you can sign up for this. Please come and get involved. You can also get involved with other community events. I'm messing up the party finder repeatedly. Forgive me. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me fix this.
We're doing our best. We're gonna
Athena Rain says we want to play. They want to play. I say let them play.
Let them play. Let them play. Let them play. Let them play.
Who's messing up the party finder? I want to know. I can tell you who. It's me.
Wait, it actually is locked to Samurai.
Wait, what? What is happening? Wait, you're watching me fix this. Oh, wait, hold on. No, it's not. Wait, hold on. No, it's fixed. Okay. It's fixed. Hold on. All right. We're trying to get the guy in there.
It's fixed.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Everything's fine, everybody. Radian, I'm not griefing the stream. I promise. It's just cat. I'm just a mere cat girl. Oh, please, sir. Oh, please forgive me.
Please have mercy. We're just 2 small cat girls. We're normal. We're good. We're fine.
All right.
Everything's fine.
People who know Vivian's a cat girl now. Did you know that?
Don't worry about it.
Look at that.
Don't worry about it.
I bet you didn't notice. I bet you guys didn't notice that. I didn't notice it. All
this
right.
is happening.
We're
This is fine. Vivian.
Vivian. All right, we're heading into the
All right.
Palestra.
As we start to get ready for our round 2 of this best of 5, I'm hoping for our full best of 5 matches today. As we go into the Palestra, big open spaces followed by really, really good hallway usages for those checkpoint fights. Going to be interesting to see whether or not any of the compositions are going to be changing. We'll see how these games end up working out. Super excited as we start loading in.
Yeah, we're heading into the Palestra. There's no tatami mats or anything to abuse. So we're heading in here. They did swap in Leon Hare. I believe that is how you pronounce that name. He's on the Paladin. Last time he was there to cover Jay at the last second. Oh man, I love that the El Dorado here.
God, these portraits are so good.
Yeah.
Can we talk about this mask right here? Okay, so this horse mask, right? You guys are making me regret not getting this horse mask.
Yeah, wait, is it like a special event or something?
Yeah, it was one of the seasonal events, like the Chinese New Year. No, it was one of the summer events that they usually have with the. I think this year it was like the wishes, right? Around.
Oh yeah.
Rambling. Yeah, no. Usually
play
these masks.
PvP, so I don't really.
Yeah, usually these masks end up working out for like samurai type hats or whatever. And I looked at this and I thought to myself, I can maybe skip this one. I'm regretting skipping this one now. It's on Mog Station now. It always so all the event stuff always ends up going on Mog Station. So if you miss it the first time, you can swipe for it the next time. But
wait, hold on, what's Jay doing here? Jay's trying to do the.
Jay?
Wait, he's got 5 guys running away from him. Look at him. Look at this. Wait, what's going on here?
Jay, where are you? Jay,
wait,
hold on. That's on your side.
Wait, hold on. What's going on here? This guy's on the other side. Wait a minute.
He's just standing there,
wait,
menacingly.
he's menacingly.
He's standing there.
Oh my goodness. He's got
Master
the
takes control of the plane, manages to move forward as they finally decide to pull the trigger. 5 people, Polymorph goes onto Jay Vermillion, heals the world. Massive riddle. That's not even Riddle of Earth. They're still alive.
Yeah, they gotta watch
got
out.
That in their back pocket. They've still got that much mana, that much health to try to burn through as they managed to get through. Looks like nobody goes down as they only get about 22% of the checkpoint for their counter picks. Immediately go onto Foolproof. Foolproof instantly goes down onto that. They manage to trade Jay Vermillion though. They do manage to kill him. Team Umbra does use the White Mage Laser for that as Meridian Embersong finally has that Soul Resonance going, trying to pump out as much cleave damage as humanly possible. The longer this fight goes on, the better it goes on for Team Astra. Another pick onto Tehran Nashi here.
It looks like the cover goes out. Yeah, the cover onto the Dancer so the Dancer doesn't die there. It's rough fighting around that Paladin cover. There's so many resources spent to just get denied by the cover. As Io, the warrior, gets killified there. He's dead. He's in heck. Sir, Rinian gets traded there. I don't even. It looks like the Veloce with the red mage LB was able to secure that kill there.
Yeah, Veloce sending out that Southern Cross in order to try to get that secure. It's still a 1-for-1 trade, but with Meteor Dive, Satan, and Dancer LB, and Contra Dance available on Team Astra's side, Satan finally starts getting, looks like Satan's getting rolling. Satan actually ends up timing out here. 3 LBs end up getting used. Big picks onto Foolproof in order to deny that LB usage here as well. Warrior LB available. Tehran looks like Team Umbra's calling for the retreat here, but Team Jay Vermillion's not letting that happen.
Jay said no. Push them back.
Push them back. After him. Insect kicks do not go to spawn, do not pass go as they start chasing into the base. It is non-stop as Io becomes the next focus target. Dragoon LB in the air, Foolproof possibly going to get big damage here. 3-person Primal Scream, big damage onto 3 members as Athena Rain goes down as well. Looks like Veloce is going to be spawning soon too. Jay ends up going down as well. Rinnia Embersong pushing the point this whole time. They managed to get that checkpoint break for their trouble, but it looks like they're probably going to have to back off at this point.
Yeah, it looks like they've gotten the hang of what they need to do on El Dorado to figure out how to defeat. That was easy. They gotta turn Jay Vermillion into a little piggy and then execute him, which is how they won that fight back there. They're finally able to get some pressure going out here, but they have to fight into this Paladin LB, which is going to give them 33% damage reduction. Turn somebody invincible. Jay going into the middle of 5 big guys.
Jay in the middle of 5 big guys again, pushes somebody around, gets the immediate guard, tanks the world, picks another onto Foolproof, but it looks like Rinny and Embersong once again the focus target, but manages to get that cover off. They're burning down, but they still got the shields, gonna be able to get that full resources on. That's a lot of damage going onto a target that ends up healing almost all of it off as Tehran becomes the next focus target. Tehran goes down, that's 2 big picks and huge mana usages from Team Astra in order to burn down Team Umbra here. That is control of the checkpoint as they start this chase again. That base is mine. Jay Vermillion is just saying, we gotta go in. We gotta keep fighting. We are not stopping.
He's got the meteor drive too. Wait, how did they kill Ridian? Wait, hold on. I read that situation wrong. It looked like El Dorado somehow managed to pick up 2 kills there in that fight where it looked like they were getting chased down.
With good sync for that White Mage laser, they managed to get 2 for their trouble, and also manages to burn Super Ethko's Satan there. Looks like a good position for them, especially pretty solid LB usage in order to get those controlled picks. But with only 44 seconds remaining, they still have to push all the way to the checkpoint, break it, and then get a little bit beyond that. It's still definitely an uphill battle. Still anybody's game at the moment, though.
Yep, we have 30 seconds until overtime coming up. All 5 are up for both teams. Got limit breaks coming up with 3-2 in terms of limit break economy for El Dorado, in favor of El Dorado with the elephant. I've never seen the El Dorado movie. I'm sure it's really nice though.
Is there an elephant in El Dorado? Athena goes in. Athena Rain goes in, charms 2, gets the reset off of that. Meteor Dive goes on into Tehran Nashi. Huge healing, huge mitigation onto Team Umbra's side as 2 members go in, burning a lot of resources in order to try to get those picks. Don't end up even chewing through that much mana bar usage here as they manage to pick off onto the Paladin and onto the Dancer, now onto the Monk with only 2 members remaining. It's an uphill battle. Rainy and Embersong, the only one on point as Team Umbra is going to be able to push it all the way in for that game 2.
Woo!
12-9, a really close match, and 17 seconds remaining in overtime. They managed to break that checkpoint and push it just a little bit off to secure that game 2. We are at least seeing 4 games today, Sox. I'm excited.
Nice. El Dorado. With the comeback, they're able to push back in overtime. Wow. Yeah, it seemed like they just, they figured it out. They were using the Miracle of Nature from the White Mage. Just putting a lot of damage into the Monk. That Monk being Jay Vermillion.
Yeah, it's absolutely, like, really good synchronized play here. Like, we definitely saw a bit of the change of strategy, just how many resources they were dumping into Rinny and Embersong to keep the cleave from going off in the last game. Now they've started to put a lot more resources into Jay Vermillion and leaving Rinny and Embersong mostly out of the fight just with passive pressure rather than fully committing just about everything they can in order to try to get these immediate picks. Looks like we are not going to be swapping people as we start getting onto Volcanic Heart.
Volcanic Heart. Let's see how this goes. So we're tied up right now, 1-1 in this best of 5. That was easy in El Dorado. Yeah, it really seems like they I've said it multiple times though. They figured out the strategy because it looks like Jay's just gonna go in and he's gonna have a guy covering him and multiple people dumping a lot of resources into him, and El Dorado was doing everything they could to just not let that happen. Leaf Exel says, "Hey Sox, want to do some rival wings?" No, Leaf. I'm doing the tournament.
Leaf, we're casting right now.
Rogger here in the chat. He says, "Let's go" in all lowercase.
Alright.
And then woo.
Are we about ready? Let's hit that ready check.
Okay. Yeah, let's head on in there. We're going in the Volcanic Heart, by the way. Or I could say we're going to the Clock Town. Nobody can stop me. I mean, it would invalidate everything, but you know, now we're heading in.
10-second water break looks like. Gives us a little bit of time to catch your breath. Wait a minute, I'm out of water. Oh no. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, it is a nightmare. No, I've got a Coke Zero.
You got a Coke Zero? Give me.
Yeah.
Give me some.
I can taste the aspartame. I think there's anybody up on top of this. Here, we'll run up here. Oh, there's lots of dudes up here. Oh man.
Friends? How's it going, friends?
Some of the El Dorados are up here on top of the boat.
Right. think we got all of our ready checks.
Yep. All right, we're heading
All right.
in there. Volcanic Heart, 1-1. That was easy versus El Dorado. Let's see. Any adjustments happen? Any changes? Oh, they still got Rinian on the Black Mage. They got the Paladin. Jay on the Monk. Super Epco on the Ninja. Double Healer. Vivian, what do you think about Double Healer?
Oh God. All right, so the current Nerf Scholar is all I'm gonna say.
Nerf
All right,
Scholar.
so the current metagame is largely outside of whatever is like largely a double healer stuff, where we're seeing a lot of shielding power from Scholar finally being able to be properly utilized with a lot of their recent buffs, a lot of their small little potencies to primarily Adlo, and like that's just been enough, and also onto Seraph, that's been enough to push them over the edge. And now we're seeing a lot of Scholar versus Scholar matchups. It makes a lot of those instant bursts, instant kills, much harder to execute just because of the damage downs and the additional shielding. So it's definitely slowed down the pace of the metagame. Some would say slowed it down too much. Those some would be me. I am not biased. I am totally good. As the gates start opening, as we start opening onto Volcanic Heart.
Yeah, I want it to be fast. I'm a zoomer. I'm not actually a zoomer, but I do want it to be fast. Oh, Jay going in. They're going the Dancer again on Athena Rain. They can pick up the kill on her, and it looks like they turn on the Paladin. They don't want him to get that cover off, so it's 5v3 right now. El Dorado really pushing and applying that pressure, trying to take down the Dancer, moving on the Paladin. Is the Paladin going to get away? No, he dies for no reason. He died of a heart condition back here. I'm not sure what...
The final red mage shots manages to secure them as Jay Vermilion suddenly the focus target once again with no Dancer, with no Paladin. That's no more covers onto them. Looks like they're changing their strategy a little bit, diving as far, as hard as they can into that backline as they start chasing down Radiant Ember Song. Really solid first openings for Team Astro. We'll see whether or not they can end up keeping this up. Road to El Dorado towards the end here. Diving into the base. It's our turn now, they're saying.
Yeah, they're going in. You can throw really easily if you dive in here too hard like this, though. It is possible. It looks like that's not what's about to happen. Or maybe I'm about to curse the entire thing. But diving into the base, like going back behind that wall is always kind of rough because then you can, die and then end up losing your momentum here. Big White Mage LB.
Big White
Mage
on
LB. Jay. They killed Jay. They
managed to get Jay, and they got a lot of damage onto the enemy. They finally got him. They got a lot of damage onto Jay Vermilion, and they also got a lot of damage onto Athena Rin. Looks like they're trading 1-for-1 here, committing 3 separate limit breaks with the White Mage and the Red Mage in order to try to combo as much AoE cleave damage as possible. Gets a lot of damage onto both Jay and Rin, but it looks like the counter picks here, still no limit breaks used available. Still Team Umbris possibly going to be able to get this back together because they have the respawn advantage. Warrior LB from Iosana also committed here. Looks like Team Umbra has decided they've broken the checkpoint, they've gotten past that 50, and they're gonna say that's enough. Jay Vermilion decides, no, we're not done here. Dives in with that Meteor Dive once again. Jay Vermilion just living in their base here.
Foolproof with the Dragoon LB sneaking up on him. Boom! Oh, it doesn't secure a kill, but he drops a lot of health bars there.
Yeah, Satan used as well in order to get those picks. It seems like the strategy here is primarily, we are not letting you have a numbers advantage, ever. It's always about tempo. We're going to dive as much as we humanly can. As Athena Rain, Leonhardt, they almost push all the way to that 50%. Jay Vermilion, once again, diving into 3 members. They're 2% off. They're 0.2% off. They haven't hit the 50 yet.
Oh, they got stopped before they can get in. They do got to deal with this Paladin over here from Leon Hurricane. And they're going after the Dragoon really hard. Leave him alone, Jay! Leave him alone! She's just a kid! Foolproof's just a kid! What have you done?
Just a kid. Foolproof goes down. Child murderer, Jay Vermilion. As Team Umbra takes counter pills, we're not happy with that. Paladin
Forgive us, Jay. Jay's gonna continue his massacre. Oh, he gets taken down. The big White Mage LB. He can't guard.
White Mage LB goes out at as the Dancer LB goes, try to stall this out a little bit longer. Got 2 members onto the enemy team here. Not the most fantastic usage here. Still 0.2% of the progress remaining before they even hit the checkpoint, and a minute and a half remaining. They gotta get this last point too. Otherwise, it gets so much harder for them.
Yeah, they gotta break that before overtime, or else
Yeah,
it's
they
gonna
gotta
be a
start.
bit rough.
They got to start getting a little bit of checkpoint progress onto that, and they still haven't gotten any percentages. Yeah,
Oh man,
Javen...
Super got killed by the bomb. Oof, that's rough.
That's rough. That's rough, buddy.
That was easy. Oh man, I've had it happen. I have died in every dumb way you could possibly think.
I die
So
so
that was
much
a dumb
to
way to
these
die.
stupid... I die so much to these stupid things. There's so many corners. It's so easy to accidentally get caught.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to go
Wait
down.
for the new map. Here, wait, Jay's running in. Jay going right after the red mage. Oh my goodness, an instant one shot, 100-0 on the red mage. There was nothing that could have been done.
They've gotten that pick, and they're looking for more. They're still facing into 3 limit breaks, and having used that Meteor Dive, Dragoon LB goes into the air, big picks onto Radiant Ember Song, and that's still an even trade, but still have the LBs available, still got White Mage Laser, still got Primal Scream, gonna make it a little bit harder for them to be able to kill. Suka Epco maybe gonna be able to get the Satan ready, but they're the current focus target, and they've got no guard available, goes down as well. Leonhardt possibly gonna be able to stall it as well. Jay Vermillion alone on the point, now finally joined by Leonhardt, trying to take as much damage as humanly possible. Finally gets that cover off. Looks like they do get don't manages to get that potion off because that Leonhardt manages to get pushed off of the point. Paladin LB used. Cover still rolling for just a little bit longer. No mana bars remaining. 6 seconds remaining. It's suddenly a uphill battle. They gotta get on the point.
Wait, where's the point? Where's the point? Nobody's on the point.
Nobody's on the point. Leonhardt.
Oh man. Nobody on That Was Easy was able to stand on the point right at 5 minutes to secure an overtime and hopefully turn that around. That's rough. We're going to move on to Cloud 9.
And
Looks
with
like
that, we go from a 1-2 match, 2-1 lead from El Dorado over. That Was Easy. We'll see whether or not they can finally close this out onto Cloud 9. Which map do you think looks the most like the Aztec, like the city of El Dorado?
Well, I haven't seen the movie, so it probably looks like Cloud 9.
It's a good movie. You should watch a movie. It's a good movie.
Actually, Cloud 9's located in Ohio, by the way. I used to live in Ohio, and it was Cloud 9.
Do you take the jump pads to and from work?
Yeah, you take the jump pads to and from work, and then there'd be a tornado outside your window every single. And then the Dementors.
What do you mean the Dementors?
Hey, hanging out here with the El Dorado guys on top of the boat. We're gonna head right on into Cloud 9. This is a best of 5. If El Dorado wins, they will be moving on to the semifinals. That Was Easy. Does have to get the W here. But there are some stakes on the table. Oh yeah.
As we start loading in onto that Cloud 9, it's gonna be kind of exciting. Honestly, Turbulence sounds kind of fun. Honestly, like if you lived in Cloud 9 in real life, honestly, going all the way up and then all the way down and being okay at the end, that kind of sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it is pretty good because you just drink the Gatorade and then you get all your health back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just a free flight, right?
It's a horse. Oh man. Doom Balloon says, "Socks, we love you, cast more." Somebody ban Doom Balloon. What is this?
Can't let that happen.
Yeah, come on. El Dorado. We've been looking a lot at El Dorado. Let's look at the team that is owned by Super Epco. Super Epco, the CEO of That Was Easy.
Okay, I've been trying to stop myself from saying Epcot this entire time.
Epcot. Oh, he's sponsored by Disney.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this Disney DreamWorks nonsense for this whole time. I'm trying not to talk too much about it.
Yeah, no, I understand. They've been really they've been ignoring Jay in these openings, going right for Rinian and Athena, going after these ranged DPS. Let's see if that happens again. Let's keep an eye on Rinian. See how it goes. Yeah,
Rinian's really been having a good time getting absolutely dived as many times as humanly possible in a lot of these fights.
We'll keep that right there for a few seconds.
Alright, Jay Vermillion goes in, dashes, try to guard in order to get some more damage, but it doesn't look like they're falling for it this time. That's a guard use, but immediate focus target onto the enemy Dragoon. They might be able to get this pick, doesn't look like they will, but get a pick onto the Dancer in order for their troubles here. Mana bars going down on Team Master. It looks like we're seeing a bit of a repeat of the last match here. Rinian Embersong ends up getting chased down.
Yep, the first two to die, the ranged DPS here. They really focused on these ranged DPS.
It is so hard to play sometimes if you get chased down this hard as Jay Vermilion manages to somehow have guard again after this time. Burning down, possibly going to get the cover. That's a lot of health, possibly going to be restored.
Oh, they turned on the Paladin.
They turned on the Paladin. Yeah, Paladin might be going down. 5,000 remaining, 30,000 life remaining. It looks like they might be able to get out. Pull. Looks like EO pulls them with that bloat in order to try to get them from around that corner, secure that kill. But their flame is pretty slow. That Meteor Dive is going to be coming up available soon. That White Mage Laser was already used. Foolproof going down with that Meteor.
Oh man, they're really targeting Jay.
Going down with that Meteor. It doesn't go down with that
He does not die. Jay instead dies. Takes a lot of damage during that animation lock of that Monk LB. Ends up taking a lot of damage and dies there. They turn on the ranged DPS going after Athena Rain. Oh man, they're gonna have to keep up. They're keeping up the pressure here. El Dorado. Just chopping them down. Moving
has
on.
Found the road, and with 10 seconds to turbulence, it doesn't matter if they've used LVs here. They're gonna have the ability to possibly get them again as they get onto that 50% checkpoint. Looks like everybody's hitting those guards in order to not get knocked up here. Meanwhile, who goes in the air? Jay Vermilion gets a feather. That's a lot of LB usage there. They might be able to get another Meteor Dive in the upcoming version of this fight here.
Yeah, they're going to wait right until after this checkpoint comes. It looks like Jay's going to go in and be expecting this cover, and I think El Dorado knows that at this point. Io gets put to sleep, but then screams and breaks everybody's guards. Foolproof goes up with that Dragoon LB. They're chasing down the Ninja. They don't want to deal with the Ninja LB. Oh, they're attacking everybody but Jay Vermilion, the janitor of Team That Was Easy. Oh, they're really chopping him down.
Jay Vermilion manages to somehow get away from all of that pressure in order to try to get that potion off, but with that, Super Echo goes down earlier. And Athena also going down now. They manage to get a pick onto the enemy White Mage. 3-person sleep, possibly going to be able to get a little bit more bonus damage onto Taranashi. They might be able to get this pick here onto the point. A lot of damage goes down as well. Foolproof, the next focus target, a lot of health going down as well. Satan hits Velos Veteran, possibly going to get another chain here. They might be able to clean this up. Next kill.
Wait, Jay's so low. Wait, Jay has 700 HP. He gets covered at the last second. Oh, that was a little scary. Jay could have used his Meteor Drive there at the last second to secure that kill on Io, but it looks like he's going to save it for somebody else.
Yeah, it looks like having that available for that next subsequent checkpoint fight is going to be really good for them, especially as they are still facing down additional pressure and all of that healing that makes it really difficult for them to instantly one-shot combo people. As they manage to hit to that 50% checkpoint, we'll see how fast they decide to break this, how they decide to play this out. 4 members on the point try to break this as fast as possible. Minute and 15 remaining. Meteor Dive goes out onto EO. Huge damage onto EO. Looks like they don't manage to get him as 2 kills with the Southern Cross in order to keep him alive while also sending huge amounts of damage, and that White Mage Laser. 2 instant picks onto Leonhardt and Jay Vermilion. 3rd pick onto Radiant Embersong as well. Super Epco, the next focus target from that Primal Scream. This might be over, folks.
Oh, it ain't over yet. Athena's keeping it alive. They do have time for one more fight. Jay is back up. Jay, after scraping the gum off the floors of the That Was Easy headquarters, they brought him in at the last second. That's all right, enough of that.
All right.
Okay.
We're good. We're fine. They
have time for one more fight here.
Yeah, with 30 seconds remaining, they still have an opportunity, especially with the Paladin LB coming up soon. They might be able to slay this slow and maybe get some initial picks. Jay Vermilion goes in, hits that guard in order to try to get that damage off. Dragoon LB goes up to try to get some additional cleave. Doesn't look like they managed to get that much. Leonhardt has that LB available, rips it in order to become immune. Damage going out pretty wide. That's a 5-person Dancer LB.
Oh, everybody's enchanted, walking towards Athena. But are they able to capitalize, get damage off the... it looks like they're burning the MP of El Dorado as we move into overtime. They're going after Foolproof. They pick up the kill. Oh, the momentum has shifted. That was easy, finally. Oh, they got to chase him down. They got to leave one person on the point. Jay Vermilion running in. Let's go. Rinian zooping in like the Black Mage oftentimes does. Go in there.
They got to chase him. Yeah, they're chasing. They're going in.
Yeah, they got to keep it up. Yeah, they got to keep up this momentum here. Oh, they don't want to go back behind that wall or else they're going to end up dying. Io's going to fly in. Got that Warrior LB. They got stopped. Who are they going to spend this on? Jay does have the Meteor Drive. He's going to have to do something with it.
Jay's got that Meteor Dive. Io's used the Primal Scream.
Wait a minute. What happened? Nobody was on the point. No, Wiseman. They lost to no wise man. That was easy. Defeated, as no wise man was there that day on the road to El Dorado.
El Dorado takes game 3 of the 3-1 series in order to move on to the semifinals.
My goodness. That was... don't worry.
That was a close couple of matches, honestly. Like, even with a 3-1 scoreline, every single one of those games honestly felt incredibly close.
Yeah, it really, really was. Oh, they had that push going on there. I don't know. It's such rough decision making at the last second there. It's hard, right? It's hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how these ends up shaking out for our tournament showings tomorrow. As a reminder, everyone, we are plugging these again for Extra Life. Sorry, now words. Yeah, for Extra Life, we are doing this all again for charity. So if you got a couple of dollars available, feel free to send them off. All right. With that, tomorrow we're going to be going back again with... Who is casting?
Oh, it's going to be for the semifinals and finals tomorrow?
Something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow it's Kogan and Rukiri.
It's Kogan and Rukiri, two fantastic casters. Very excited to see how all of this works out. Once again, really good matches again for the entire day. My name has been Vivian Infinity. It still is Vivian Infinity. I was joined by Saksaro Shimiki. Got anything you got to plug before we head off?
Oh, yeah. I got lots of things to plug. Please follow me on Twitter so I can look cool. I need a big number, a big follower number, so I can just, like, you know, use it to my advantage and make $1 billion.
Sucks, you have to sound less suspicious.
No.
It's normal. We're all normal. Normal. All right. With that, I want to thank everybody on the broadcast staff. Definitely big shout outs again to Garuketo and Brian Ricardo for helping to organize this whole thing. Big shout out to LunarCon staff. It's been going really well, especially across all the different panels. There's a lot of work that goes into this entire thing. So big shout outs again. Huge. Once again, if you've got a couple of extra dollars lying around, send them off to Extra Life. It'll help. You know, like it's always good to see these community events come together for like an actual purpose and like end up pushing as much good into the world as we humanly can. Before we head off, one last thing. If you are interested in PvP, if this has started to whet your appetite again for that high tier, for that league play scene, if solo queue isn't quite enough, we've got Paws and Claws coming up soon. That's going to be a 2-week tournament starting October 6th. Going on to October 14th. Definitely check out Paws and Claws. And also going to be having Endless Conflict coming up 3 weeks, starting on November 4th. All right. And with that, I believe that is most everything we got to get.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, guys. I hope you had a lot of fun because I know I did. It was a good time. I'm very thankful to be here. A year ago, I didn't expect to be here. So this is very nice. I'm very, very thankful to all of you for watching and participating.
We hope you all had. Thank you so much, Socks. We're hoping you are all having a great time as well. Send me some anime recommendations because if I get shit on Twitter for not knowing anything about anime, that's probably appropriate, honestly.
Yeah.
All right.
One last time I want to shout out Unify. Unify.car.co. Go there and you can find all of the discords, the big major discords. You can find Paws and Claws, Argo, Revival, CC Madness, and I think wait, is that all of them? I can't remember. Oh man. Oh no, I'm crying. Oh no, I'm crashing. Yeah, semifinal tomorrow. It's not over. It is not over. Tomorrow.
It ain't over yet.
Yeah, there are more games. You will be seeing more from Kogan and Rook. I am massive fans of them. They are so awesome. Big thank you to Rook, to Kogan and Rook. That's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be sick.
All right. I think we are good to close off the stream. With that, we are gonna kick it back to stream or back to the main LunarCon broadcast. What's going on over there?
Yeah.
Are we good for a raid?
If anybody knows how to raid, can you please do that for me? Because I don't know how to do it, and then we're gonna have issues. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, you know.
I think it's just /raid. Hold on. Do the mods can do that, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. Okay, cool.
Brian Ricardo, everybody. Okay, yeah.
We're good. We're
Brian Ricardo has come and saved us. Let's go, Brian.
Hope y'all had a great time. All right, take it easy, folks.
Yeah.
Maybe swap to the be right back one.
See ya.
See ya.